Hello everyone and welcome back to day 2 of Mary Did You Know? Yesterday we learned how to sign verse 1 and verse 2, and today we are learning to sign the bridge in verse 3. My name is Mandy and I'm really glad you're here. Before we get started, remember I am left-handed, so that means if you're right-handed you can mirror my signs. If you look below the video in the description you'll find a link to print off lyrics, and last but not least, please consider subscribing to the channel. Okay, so let's get started. The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. Oh, sorry, it starts with Mary, did you know? There's one line, so we learned that yesterday. That's making that M. Mary, okay, around the side of your face. Mary, did you know? So that's just a question. Mary, did you know? Did you? Did you have any idea how incredible this baby boy that you were gifting to the world, what he would do for us, what he would do for humanity? Did you know? Okay, so he's going to do some great things. The blind are going to see. So we learned blind yesterday. Blind, okay? Kind of have those bunny ears. Blind will see. Now, if you don't have time to do the will, just see the blind will see. The deaf will hear. So for deaf, you're once again making that D, right? We make a lot of D's in this song. Point to your ear and then your mouth. The deaf will hear. And then for that, it's those bunny ears again. Hear. Okay, hear. Some people also bend their thumb. Will hear. And then a simple one is also, I've seen, just done like that. Okay, hear. And then the dead will live again. Dead. So you have one palm up, one palm down, and then you flip them like a pancake. Okay? The dead will live, L's, into your stomach and then up to your ribs. Live, and then again, bend your hand and then into your non-dominant hand. Okay? Again. So, the blinds from the top, the blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. So it's probably pretty clear I'm not going to be doing will because this bridge is really fast. The lame will leap. So lame, once again for that, for lame we're going to do disabled. And for that, once again, you need your D, and then turn it, D, and then it kind of turns into an A. Disabled. Disabled will leap. So for this, you're going to be standing on your non-dominant hand and then you jump. Leap. Will leap. The dumb will speak. So in this case, they're actually meaning deaf-blind. But when this song was written, the common terminology was dumb in that case. The sign for dumb is this. You're just kind of knocking on your forehead. Obviously, we know now that people who are deaf and blind are not dumb, how we use the word commonly, but just for the simplicity of signing, we're going to do dumb, okay? The dumb will speak, coming out from your mouth, will speak. I've also seen it just with a single finger. Will speak, and then the praises, clapping towards heaven, the praises, and then of our lamb. Okay, you're shearing the sheep, so you go up your non-dominant arm, cutting, and then back, okay? The lamb. Okay, let's try that from the top. So, Mary, did you know? And then the blind will see. The deaf will hear. The dead will live again. The lame will leap. The dumb will speak the praises of our Lamb. Okay, one more time. It's Mary, did you know that the blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap, the dumb will speak the praises of our Lamb. One more time, guys, because it's fast. You want to make sure you have those signs down, okay? Mary, did you know? And then it's the blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap, the dumb will speak the praises of the Lamb. Okay, that's the bridge. Okay, so now we're moving on to verse 3. So for verse 3, Mary, did you know? So once again, back to that pattern of Mary, did you know that your baby boy, oh, aren't you thankful for repeating Psalms? Baby boy is Lord of all creation. So for Lord, you're making an L, and you're going from your non-dominant shoulder to your dominant hip. Okay, and when you have time, I like to bring it up like this, but it's pretty quick. The Lord, and then all creation. So for all, you're taking your dominant hand and going around. All, okay? All, and then creation. So for creation, I have your non-dominant hand here, and it's kind of almost 2 fingers, and it's sweeping around, okay? All creation. I've also seen people sign world there, okay? So if you want to sign world there, go for it. All creation. And then Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day, so in the future, one day rule. So rule and reign is kind of like holding those reins of a horse, okay? So you have your hands like this, and then you're holding the reins, rule, and then the nations. So because it's nations plural, I'm just going to say the world, okay? It's going to rule the world. So that line, Mary, did you know that your baby boy would, in the future, one day rule the nations? And then, did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb? So for heaven, we roll our hands up to heaven. Okay? Heaven. Heaven's perfect. Okay, so for there, you're gonna, ooh, it's so perfect, right in that spot. Perfect. Okay, perfect, perfect. And then lamb again, we're shearing that lamb up our non-dominant arm. Okay, perfect lamb. That sleeping child you're holding. So for sleeping, it's just bring your hands over your face and close your eyes. Remember when you had a baby and you could just rub here and you would fall asleep? Well, it means some babies, other babies never fell asleep. But it's kind of like that, sleeping. Sleeping, okay? The sleeping child you're holding is the great I am. So great, it's like, give me 10, give me 10. Great, and then I am, we're gonna do God. B down the middle of your face, it's the great I am. Okay, this is a sign for I am, but I don't wanna confuse anyone that I'm great. We're saying God is great, so I'm just doing the great I am. Okay, let's try verse 3 from the top before we put it all together. So Mary, did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day, in the future, rule the nations? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb? And that sleeping child you're holding is the great I am. Whew, okay, so let's try both the bridge and verse 3. Okay, so remember it starts with Mary, did you know? And then it goes into the blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap, the dumb will speak the praises of the Lamb. And then the last verse, Mary, did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day rule the nations? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb? And that sleeping child you're holding is the great I am. Okay, so practice that as many times as you need to, and when you're ready, we'll go to the next video where we sign the whole song top to bottom, but without the music. I hope wherever you are healthy and you are well, and that I'll see you soon. Bye. Hey guys, I just want to encourage you, if you're having a bit of a tough time, to remember that God cares far more about the condition of your hearts than the position of your hands. So stick with it and remember that God loves you and that it's a joyful noise to Him. I hope wherever you are healthy and you are well. Bye.